I went home for a wedding a couple of months ago. I timed it so I could spend a couple of extra days staying with my sister and her family, who lived outside of Philadelphia. My sister had a son named Evan, and he's a great kid. He's 5 years old and he loves exploring. He always carries around his stuffed rabbit he calls Thomas, and constantly talks to it. "Thomas, let's go play with this! Thomas, let's go find frogs!" I can't help but think of Calvin and Hobbes watching Evan play with Thomas. The problem is, Evan never listens when my sister tells him not to go wandering off alone. He's constantly running out into the woods near the house. My sister has tried everything to get him to stop going off alone, but short of locking him in his room or tying him up, there's no stopping him. Evan just doesn't understand how dangerous the world is. There had been a rash of kidnappings in the towns around where my sister lives. It really scared her, especially when she wasn't sure where Evan was half the time. When I was there, she got a call from the school. Evan skipped taking the school van home and ran away. My sister ran to the car and tried to find him. She asked me to stay home in case he came back. Fortunately, after an hour, he made it home. He was fine, and he skipped in with his stuffed rabbit. Yeah, he brings it to school too. I called his mom while Evan ran to his room saying he had to do his homework, a journal for writing practice. My sister came home, relieved, but furious. She went up to talk to him. After a while, she came down with his journal, which had his largest entry yet. I fixed the spelling and punctuation, but this is what it said. "Today, a man said, 'Come with me, your mommy is sick.' But he was lying. I said, 'Thomas, step on his foot. Thomas, step on his knee. Thomas, step on his back. Thomas, step on his head.' He was a bad man." Later that night, I went up to talk to Evan. I asked, "Did you and Thomas the rabbit meet a man today?" Evan looked up at his stuffed rabbit, then back to me and laughed. "This isn't Thomas. That's Thomas!" and pointed above me, over my shoulder. No one was there, but I could have sworn I felt a breath on the back of my neck.